Doing some research, and I found out that colorectal cancer is on the rise. And fact of the matter is, more than 50 million eligible Americans don't get the recommended screening. It should now begin at age 45. And people don't get it because they say it's inconvenient or they believe it's unpleasant. This story is very personal for me because 2 years ago, about this time of year, I took you into the OR as I got a colorectal screening. It was the day after my brother Pete died as a result of complications from colorectal cancer. It was a very difficult time for me, not because of the procedure, mind you, but because of Pete's death. Still, it was important that I do it and share his story with you. More on that in a few. Joining me is the doctor who actually performed that procedure, my friend, colorectal surgeon, Dr. Alex Crean from HCA Memorial Hospital. Good morning, Alex.
Morning, Bruce. Thanks so much for having me on.
Thanks for being here. First things first, you get screened because early intervention and early diagnosis means you have a better chance of beating the odds.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We have the fortune with colonoscopy for actually having the potential for preventing colon cancer by removing polyps. And if you already have it, we know with colorectal cancer, the earlier it's diagnosed, the better chance you have of doing well with treatment.
And secondly, it's not that bad. You're under anesthesia, you're out. So people, guys especially, have an excuse for everything. You really don't have an excuse.
Yeah, I mean, you would know better than anyone else. You have one of the most famous colonoscopies. The worst part people describe is the prep, and that's the cleansing you do the day before. But again, it's 1 day of inconvenience. For the actual procedure, you're very comfortably asleep. You don't remember anything. You don't really have any pain or discomfort. And then you're done, hopefully, for a good 10 years, if you have a negative screening exam.
Even the prep is more mild than it used to be. People are developing colorectal cancer at a younger age, and that's why the screening age was actually lowered to 45. It used to be what, 50, 55?
It was 50, yeah. It's been an unfortunate trend in the U.S. that we're seeing where people over 50 are actually doing better in terms of survival with colorectal cancer, but we're having a trend of people younger before the screening age, so people in their 30s, 40s, unfortunately even in their 20s. And that's why the age got pushed up 5 years. And it's really important to know because that 5 years can make a huge difference in how you do with treatment if you have colorectal cancer.
And there's some new information that just came out. There's a simple blood test that can detect the disease earlier. How does that work?
Yeah, that's gotten a lot of press recently. There's a lot of different tests out there on the market, but one has gotten more pushed to the front. It's not a gold standard for screening. Currently, we use it to kind of help treat people that already have colorectal cancer, but it's a very interesting part of colorectal cancer research where hopefully in the future, we can use a blood test to pick things up even before a colonoscopy would. That's the ultimate goal with these tests.
All right, so let's expand on that. That blood test may reach more people, but it ultimately won't replace the colonoscopy.
That's true, yeah. And you see the blood test, and then there's another test on the market too that we see commercials for called the Cologuard. That is, approved for screening. Right now, the gold standard test is still a colonoscopy. And if patients ask, what's the best way to detect a colon cancer or to potentially prevent one, colonoscopy is definitely still the way to go.
Yeah, and getting personal, why this story was so important for me. After it aired, I had so many people who reached out and said, you know what, I was afraid to get the colonoscopy, but I saw you and Dr. Crean do it publicly. And you know what? It gave me to go back and get the courage to do it. And look, Dr. Crean, if you get news you don't want to hear, there are treatment options available and treatments improved over the years.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what this is all about, is raising awareness. Colorectal cancer is treated usually with three main ways: surgery, sometimes people need chemotherapy, and then sometimes people need radiation, or it's a combination of the three. Technology has changed dramatically. Surgery is done in a minimally invasive way. People often ask about colostomy bags and things like that. That's a very small percentage of the patients that we treat. And a lot of times people get a very efficient treatment, minimal pain, fast recovery, and then you're done. It's just changed dramatically over the past 10 to 15 years, and we're only going to get better at it going forward.
I've got to tell you, I was debating whether or not, especially since it came the day after my brother's death, whether or not to do this story publicly. The most gratifying thing was people coming forward and saying, hey, I did it. So if people have somebody who's hesitant to go ahead and do the procedure, you know what? Push them, because again, let me go back to the main point here. Early diagnosis is the most important thing. Don't wait. You know it better than anybody. People shouldn't wait.
That's it. There's always a lot of fear and trepidation about the procedure itself, about what we might find, but that's why we do it. If we pick things up early, treatment can go very well. And the majority of colonoscopies, as we know, are negative. And then you just have a great peace of mind that you don't have to worry about anything for another 10 years, 5 years. And you're just that's one thing checked off the list about healthcare that we can actually prevent going forward.
All right, and I'll see you later this afternoon because Dr. Crean and I are going to be on NPR doing a national podcast about colon cancer to try and help people, prevent problems in the future. See you later this afternoon, my friend.
Thanks, Bruce. I'll see you today.
All right.